If you're the kind of person who wants a home theater that actually works the way you live, easy to set up, dependable for movie nights, and won't break the bank the moment you turn it on, then you've probably been scrolling through a sea of projector specs and wondering which one is the real deal. I get it. Every new launch promises laser-powered brilliance or studio-grade color, but what matters most is whether the thing will sit quietly in your living room, throw a clear picture onto a wall, and stay reliable when you finally decide to binge-watch that series you've been putting off. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. In this video, I'm going to break down the Valerion StreamMaster Plus2 4K laser projector paired with its 135-inch fixed-frame screen, and help you decide if it's the kind of all-in-one entertainment hub you should bring home or if you'd be better off skipping it. First off, let's talk about the typical hesitation that comes with buying a projector. Unlike a TV, a projector is a piece of equipment you have to integrate into the room. You need the right distance, a dark enough environment, and a surface that can hold the image without turning it into a washed-out mess. Most people worry about three things. Will the picture stay bright enough over time? Will the input lag ruin my gaming sessions? And is the whole setup more hassle than it's worth? Those are all valid concerns, and the StreamMaster Plus2 tries to answer each of them in its own way. The biggest selling point here is the AI 9618 laser engine, which Valerion markets as delivering speed and power like never before. In practice, that translates to a consistently bright image around 3000 lumens according to the specs, so you can actually use the projector in a room with some ambient light without resorting to blackout curtains. I set up the unit in my own family room, where the evening light filters through a window and a ceiling fan runs in the background. After a quick 2-minute calibration using the voice-controlled setup, the picture filled the 135-inch screen with vivid reds and deep blacks that still looked impressive even when the lights were on low. That kind of flexibility is rarely found in entry-level models, which often require a dark room to look decent. If you're a competitive gamer, the 4 milliseconds input lag claim and 240 Hz refresh rate are meant to be the headline. I ran a few short sessions of fast-paced shooters and rhythm games, and the lag was essentially unnoticeable. The difference between a controller press and the on-screen response was imperceptible, which is exactly what you need for serious play. However, keep in mind that the projector's native resolution is 4K, but not every game will push that many pixels. Most PC games will downscale to 1080p or 1440p, and the projector will upscale them. The upscaling is decent, but you'll still notice a faint softness compared to a dedicated gaming monitor. So if you're looking for the absolute sharpest image with zero anytime scaling, a high refresh monitor might still win out. Another practical strength is the built-in Google TV operating system. This isn't just a throwaway platform, it's a full-featured smart interface that lets you stream Netflix, Disney+, Hulu, and dozens of other apps without needing an external streaming box. I launched the Netflix app straight from the home screen, signed in with my account, and the menu loaded in under 3 seconds. Pretty good for a projector that's basically a lamp and a computer rolled into one. The voice control integration also works well. Saying "Hey Google, play Stranger Things" automatically pulled up the correct show on the projector, and the built-in speakers provided enough volume for a casual movie night. Though for a true cinematic experience you'll still want a soundbar or external speaker system. Now let's be real about the weaknesses. The biggest hidden trade-off is the fixed-frame screen itself. At 135 inches, the screen is impressive, but it also means you're committing to a permanent installation that occupies a large portion of wall space. If you rent your apartment or love rearranging your furniture, that could be a deal-breaker. The screen's frame is sturdy, but it's not designed to be moved frequently, and the mounting hardware requires a drilled hole or at least a sturdy anchor. For people who need a more flexible setup, say, someone who wants a projector for occasional presentations or a dual-use office, the fixed frame could feel too permanent. Heat and fan noise are also worth mentioning. Laser projectors generate heat, and the StreamMaster Plus2's cooling fan runs continuously. In a quiet room, you'll hear a low hum that becomes noticeable during low-action scenes in movies. It never drowns out dialogue, but it's an extra sound to get used to. Over longer viewing sessions, the fan can become a little more pronounced, which is something you'll want to factor into your decision if you prize absolute silence. Another practical point is the lampless design's longevity claim. Valerion says the laser source lasts up to 20,000 hours, which on paper sounds like a decade.